Hello everyone, this is Sean and welcome back to episode number 20 of our Willamette Valley Railroad Transport Fever Let's Play. We're on hard difficulty on a free game USA map, and when we left off it was 1981 and we were balancing out some lines. I think I had balanced out these oil lines, these crude oil lines, as well as the plastic slash goods lines that were servicing out of this station. So I did let the game run for a few months, almost a full year actually, between episodes. But you didn't miss out on much. We lost some more money apparently. Look at that, we have almost gotten our loan paid off. Oh, I could have taken $6 million out of it there, but I didn't quite manage that before the year-end interest payments went through. But we'll keep working at it here. And I do need to remember that I have a train sitting in one of these stations over here. One of these depots has got a train sitting in it. That one, nope, would still give me that station information, even though I'm pretty clearly clicking on the depot. There we go. Yeah, so we've got this boxcar, this gondola train sitting in here. Not really doing any good, so I probably am going to want to throw it onto one of these other lines. How's this line? This line should be making me pretty good money at this point, and it seems to be doing all right. It's like not going broke anyway. And this line, look at that, it made really good money last year, or so far this year. Let's see, oh, that train is 40 years old too, so I really need to start setting some money aside. 70 plastics, that's pretty good. Really need to start setting some money aside to upgrade all of our trains. I guess what we can end up doing is just borrowing $100 million if we need to, but it's going to cost us more than that because each train is going to be about $20 million to replace. And we have, I don't even know how many trains. Let's look at this and let's change this to, how do you change it? There we go. We go to electric trains because they're all electric. And we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 trains. So about $450 million to replace all those trains. Well, we better start saving some money up pretty quick. That is going to be really expensive. And wow, $500 million to do that. Our maintenance costs, you know what I mean? They're gonna continue increasing, but they're not gonna. It's not like they're gonna go through the roof or anything because they increase every year. $80 million a year in maintenance we're paying. Wow. So our profit margin is actually really really narrow. We have 88 million, so we have $72 million going out in maintenance, and we have 88 million, or well, $90 million in income. So best case scenario, we've got $18 million coming in every year, which means we need about 30 years to make up enough money to be able to buy all those trains in 5 years. So something isn't quite going to work out the way that we would want it to. But on the other hand, we do have these new goods lines, which are only kind of like just now coming into profitability. Which one is this one? This is probably Arlington. Nope, that's the other Eugene's goods line. Oh, look at that. Pretty well balanced out. It's like I did that at the end of the last episode. So let's see, which is that going to pick up? Wow, 77. All right, I thought it was going to pick up an actual full load. 65 plastics going out. So this got 40 plastics waiting for Arlington goods. Now, this is not running full anymore. So that's a shame. Do I have too many trains running on that line? Why is it dropping off crude oil there? That is also, yeah, that's not good. So something is going on to where like the oil trains that come into, or the fuel trains that come into here, they're carrying crude back with them or something? Like this one? No? Yeah, I don't really get why this has crude oil accumulated there. And now why would you load that up? Can I turn you around? Maybe we can manage to get you up there this way and get rid of that crude oil. Because I think I have a switch over in here somewhere. There we go, right there. You're going to take priority over everybody else. We'll get rid of that crude oil. But like, we've got more. How do you keep getting more crude oil piled up there? Oh boy. Something's not right. That's for sure. Now you probably picked up that crude oil too. Are you kidding me? Or the oil. Alright, just gonna forget about it. Let's just let it run. Alright. Arlington goods here. I say Arlington goods here. There we go. Now why didn't you pick up any plastic? What is going on? Alright, let's Arlington goods. Where's the other Arlington goods train at? You are probably pretty close. Okay, so you're still pretty close. So why don't you chill at this station for a little while. I'm actually going to have you turn around so you go back to this station. No path. Give me a break. Now there are three, I didn't realize there's 3 platforms at this station. I should get this third one connected. What are you waiting for? Do you go to that waypoint? You're not even connected up to that waypoint. What's your deal? Waypoint number 12. It's not even on your list. Arlington crude. Shit. All right, let's have you start. No path. Give me a break. And then we're gonna pull a fast one, and we'll have you turn around once you pass this area. There you go. Pretty sneaky, sis. We won't have to worry about you for a little while. We'll let you sit here, and hopefully they can build up some plastic for you to take with you on the other direction of your route. Let's go ahead and stop you right there. Oh, I guess when I was looking at the oil train, I was looking at not looking at the right. Oh, come on. Why do you say that? You're on a frickin' electric platform. Don't tell me that there's no path. Now pick up some of that plastic. 33. How is it possible that these trains are not running full? Why are you carrying fuel? So many confusing things about this game. Repay. And you? What are you carrying? You're carrying 27 oil. And then you're gonna pick up stupid oil as well for some reason. And are we just not getting any oil out of here? Why are we not getting oil out of here? We've got so many trains running back and forth. Like oh boy. I've got so much demand for this stuff. Why aren't you making more? Try to ship more fuel. Well, how about you try to make more crude oil, which is or oil, which is the thing that I want. I love how these trains are running 2/3 full and they're still making a good profit. I guess what I need to do is reduce the number of trains on these lines. I don't... Game, you're killing me. Now, how are you loaded up on fuel? That doesn't even make any sense. Are we just we must be oversupplying Eugene and, but Eugene isn't oversupplied. Game. Try to ship more items. How can I possibly ship more items when I have like constant trains running back and forth? All right, well, we need to build up $400 million to be able to upgrade our trains here soon. This thing is never going to shut down. Do I need to just like delete those lines altogether? I'm going to delete those lines altogether. Goodbye, line. Now, wait a minute. What are you doing? Oh, you're the Chula Vista lumber. Yeah, that's perfectly legitimate. All right, we're just going to delete you. Oh, look at that, a new train. Maybe that'll be a better option compared to because we were looking at our potential upgrades here, and I didn't really like any of the options that they had. So let's go ahead and delete all those. So maybe that'll clear the demand out for some of those things. Definitely cleared the demand out right there. That's for sure. All right, let's take a look at this new train that we could be buying. Buy train. Oh, I guess I already skipped it. 70 miles an hour. I don't want one that goes top speed of 70. I want one that goes at top speed of 99. So it looks like we'll still be upgrading to that EMD. $11 million just to buy that train. Oh my gosh, it's so expensive. I'm just going to sell these ones. Whatever. Watch this train leave half empty. 44 plastic. I don't know what I could be doing better. You know, it's well, and now look at this. Why have we got all this food stocked up here? That also doesn't make any sense. Here in Eugene, 94%. All right, let's take a look at how well, like, do we still have the whole town covered? It looks like we do. We've got the 2 stations, and they're covering pretty much the whole town. And over here at Arlington, I'm sure it's the same thing. You've got that part of town covered. You've got that part of town covered. So I don't think we have anybody going to Elm Street. We do have passengers coming from Elm Street for whatever reason. Look at Hialeah there. Hialeah? Anyways, what a weird little town that is. San Diego seems to be fairly... Now, is that a Pine Street? Are we actually taking stuff to Pine Street? What's going on down there? Kind of a lonely little station down there. Looks like a bus is going to hit it anyways. And I still have loop buses running. That's quaint. I think the better way to run buses is out and back as opposed to a loop. Just have one way, or not one way, but like 2 station lines that just run one in each direction. Now, why in the world would you have fuel, I mean oil at this station? Oh, game. Ah, boy, oh boy. I don't even know what to think. How am I? I'll just stop making these fragmentary sentences. If there's anybody out there who's watching who has been paying close attention, I don't think any of my RimWorld viewers really watch this series. Justin, maybe. Justin seems to watch most of the stuff that I do. But anyways, if anybody is paying close attention, I have a job interview here as soon as I'm done with this episode, actually. It is 1:45 right now, and at 2 o'clock I have my job interview. It's a phone interview. They're going to call me. So I will be doing that here pretty soon. So that's exciting. Hopefully that goes well. Inventory management position, something I'm really good at, which is why this is so frustrating, because I'm really good at inventory and managing, you know what I mean, like workflow and stockpiles and all those things. And it drives me crazy that this game doesn't do it correctly. It just does it in such a weird way. All right, we're at 100%, so we are fully supplying all those things. I think that when we get to this train upgrade, I am probably going to want to, actually, why even wait until we get to the train upgrade? I might want to just go ahead and drop the number of trains running some of these lines already, like the fuel lines. We're not running 100% on goods, so I don't necessarily need to cut the goods lines, but these fuel lines all seem to be running really heavy. Arlington crude, you're fine. But like this one, well, now that one has 108 fuel. And you had 108 of something. Well, that's not necessarily true. I'm gonna close you down. That's Arlington fuel. Looking at Eugene fuel, 108 crude oil, 90 fuel. So I don't know that I really want to reduce you there. A lot of action going on at this station there. The food trains seem fine. Arlington Food, they're running full, so that's good. They should be running at maximum profitability. I wonder how these passenger trains are doing. Ah, boy, running at full capacity, they're still not even making a profit. How am I supposed to make a profit on passengers? Like I can't have it set up any more efficiently. Now this one, 26 crude oil, are you kidding me? But 108 fuel coming back. Oh, that's frustrating. All right, let's start looking at setting up upgrades for our trains. I guess that is going to be the next step. But you know what? I will wait until between episodes to set that up. And that's going to take, I mean, like, that's going to be a never-ending task. We're not really going to be able to do anything until, you know, we have to get, like I said, $500 million to be able to upgrade all those trains. And at $28 million a year, that's going to take us 20 years to upgrade all the trains. Which, you know, that'll get us up to a higher... now see, I'm shipping as much as I can up here. Why do you keep telling me that I need to ship more items when I have trains leaving there partially empty and arriving there like these trains are not running full. So how can I possibly ship more items? Like, I'm doing everything I can to ship more items. Ugh, you guys probably don't want to hear me just sit there and complain about that. That's all I've done this whole episode is complain about. But it doesn't make any sense. I don't know what else I can do. And that, you know what I mean? Like, that is really affecting our profitability, and it's slowing down other trains. Is it because, I mean, and it's a pretty direct route too. It's not even circuitous or anything. I suppose I could make it a little more, no, because it has to go up here to pick up oil. Well, I mean, I guess we are going to have to wrap this one up and start a new one here before too long anyways. I just hate to leave this one behind. It's doing, you know, it's doing pretty good. We're getting up to modern times, so we're gonna have some pretty awesome trains here before too long. Like, it would be really cool to be able to go through and upgrade these things and see what sort of coolness can happen in the with the more modern trains. Where's our passenger train? Like, there's not much space between those two stations, so we should be able to find the passenger train. Oh, losing so much money. And like that doesn't make any sense. How could this train make money? Is it just running? But the San Diego, whoa, all sorts of stuff going on there. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about these road vehicles. I'll go through and set those to upgrade as well between episodes. I don't think I'm going to do that like while I'm on the phone with my interview. That would be hilarious. Oh, for crying out loud, just close all you stupid things. But like, yeah, this passenger train. Oh my gosh. It is losing so much money. What's going on? How are you not carrying any passengers? Like, did San Diego just stop providing passengers all of a sudden? I've only got 2 trains on that line, right? And you too? No, you're doing all right. Well, that makes even less sense. Are you guys jammed up together or something? So you're pulling into San Diego. And you must be that one right there, huh? Okay, well I need to stagger you two a little better. That would explain why this one's not making any money, because it is right behind the like it's going to enter the station as soon as that other one leaves the station. So we're going to shut you down as soon as you stop. There we go. Let's wait for this other one to get over to Eugene before we start this one back up. I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna get upset. I'm just gonna keep breathing at a normal pace and just watch, enjoy how this train is running basically nonstop. That's really nice. That means we've gotten, you know, we had all those all sorts of delays and everything previously running along this main line. And now it's able to run all the way to Eugene without getting backed up in traffic even once. Come on. There we go. Now load up. 22 passengers? Oh, boo. All right, whatever. And what? Oh, yeah, that's right. Your San Diego food. We never even did connect up Phoenix, Independence. Like those were additional lines that we wanted to connect, and we still could in theory. Although right now our money is better dedicated to replacing all of these old vehicles. That is our next responsibility. I need to make sure I do that. I'm not gonna be able to do that. Why do we have all this fuel stored up here? Where is it coming from? Who's bringing fuel into this station? It doesn't. All right, you're not even going up there. Oh my gosh. Let's take a look at this new train. That's going to be available for us. Where are we at? Right there. 99 miles an hour. I like it. That's a super powerful train. 4,300, 4,000. So even more powerful and cheaper than the one that we were going to use. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. Sorry I got so upset. I still am pretty upset, to be honest. But, you know, whatever. The game's still doing all right. If you have enjoyed, click the like button and make sure to tell your friends that they should be watching. Leave me a comment down in the comment area. I want to hear what you have to think. And come in for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye.